You. Senator Young.
Good to see you, Mr. Lutnick. I enjoyed our visit in the office, and one of the things you demonstrated to me during that roughly hour of visiting is that you really understand that science and technology is going to play a very important role going forward in our economic growth and our national security. You also demonstrated an understanding that China has prioritized through a number of recent initiatives boosting science and tech funding and progress in a number of different technology fronts. How do you envision, Mr. Lutnick, should you be confirmed, increasing support and funding for basic research so that the United States remains at the forefront of global innovation and job creation?
We have the greatest university system in the world, and we need to encourage that productivity from our universities, from our great scientists. We need to enhance their ability to get patents, to protect them. We need to drive that model of AI innovation and make sure the baseline innovation is American. I mean, these things are vital for us, and we need to drive it. We need to have standards of cybersecurity and standards for AI innovation that keep things American exactly the way you think about it. It is vital for us to do it here and to do it now.
And have you given any thought to the leakage of our investments and the breakthroughs that are made, the intellectual property leakage to adversary countries and parties, and how we might continue to be vigilant against that?
How could it be more clear than this week when DeepSeek, a Chinese AI, says they were able to create things dirt cheap? How? By leveraging what they've taken from us, stolen from us, or leveraged from us. It's outrageous, and it needs to be addressed.
Indeed. Thank you. Mr. Lutnick, it's of paramount importance that the United States continue to lead in international collaboration and engagement on AI, which you just alluded to. And I would say the voluntary standards that has been done at NIST and that needs to continue to be done in some capacity somewhere. But if confirmed, NIST will be under your purview, and it's been a vitally important non-regulatory, that is non-regulatory agency when it comes to U.S. leadership on AI and focusing on voluntary standards rather than heavy-handed regulations. So what are your thoughts on artificial intelligence and the role that the Department of Commerce should play in supporting continued innovation? And will you commit to continuing to support the great standards work being done at NIST?
I'm happy to support. I think NIST has some of the greatest scientists in the world, and they understand AI technology, quantum technology. I mean, this is a central hub of knowledge of the American government, which I'm really excited to oversee. I think standards is the right model. As I've said, the way we've done cybersecurity, which is the gold standard of the world, and everyone in the world follows our model. I think we should try to have a light touch model like that in AI, set those standards so the world heeds our standards and goes with our standards would be very important for America and something I'm going to try to drive.
Yeah, you can imagine a future in which, through your leadership and those of others in the administration, we're able to tease out our own standards, harmonize those standards with other countries, non-China countries, and then for those countries to produce products and export them into the rest of the world, they'd have to abide by our standards of transparency and openness and consumer protection, all the rest of it. So I think you're headed down the right track there, and I hope we'll have an opportunity to work on that should you be confirmed. Let me turn, sir, to digital trade. Despite the strength of U.S. digital services, the previous administration abandoned U.S. leadership on digital trade. They reversed decades of bipartisan policy that promoted our digital exports. This includes withdrawing support for key digital trade provisions at the WTO, ignoring bipartisan congressional directives, and leaving American companies vulnerable to discriminatory trade barriers and digital protectionism abroad. Mr. Lutnick, if confirmed, will you commit to restoring U.S. leadership in digital trade by advancing strong digital trade rules and prioritizing support for U.S. digital exports?
Yes.
Fantastic. I'm out of time, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you.